Angela Rayner, the UK Deputy Prime Minister, and her team have shattered expectations, racking up enough air miles to circle the globe 13 times and spending nearly £5 million in taxpayer money on international travel over just 1 year. This shocking revelation comes from official government data and has raised serious concerns over how public funds are being used, source GB News. In just 12 months, civil servants and ministers in the housing department accumulated a staggering 31872 miles in international flights, which translates to 401.785 kilometers. That's the equivalent of nearly 13 full trips around the Earth. And what's even more alarming is that this figure jumped massively from just 10,860 kilometers in the previous year's source GB News. Now let us ask you, do you believe this kind of government travel is justified, or is it an abuse of power and public money? Tell us what you think in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more real talk about British politics from England. Now I'm back to the numbers. These business trips represent a 34% increase compared to the year before and cost the department a total of £47 million in travel expenses. Source GB News, and it doesn't end there. These trips produce carbon emissions equivalent to 169.4 tons of CO2, which is the same environmental impact as planting 8,500 trees annually. Shocking. Right? Source GB News, Angela Rayner herself came under fire following her February trip to Ethiopia, and Ghana reports claim she even asked if a safari tour could be added to the official itinerary, but a source told The Times she was flatly told that's not how official visits work. Source The Times that African trip alone cost the public £20,000 spent on a mix of business and economy class tickets according to government records, again raising eyebrows over what qualifies as essential travel. Source GB News. And here's another question for you. Should ministers be allowed to spend this much on international trips, or should there be tighter controls? Give us your thoughts in the comments. Now listen to this. The international flight mileage under Rayner's leadership is nearly 5 times higher than that recorded during the same period by conservative ministers in the same department. Source GB News. The department has tried to justify the increase by pointing to travel by staff from Homes England, the public housing agency, attending international conferences, but critics are not buying it. Source GB News, David Simmons, conservative shadow housing minister, said this is a totally unserious use of taxpayer money and official time, and that Angela Rayner should be focusing on delivering homes for the people of this country, not jetting around the world playing deputy prime minister. Source GB News. And as Sir Keir Starmer faces pressure inside the Labour Party, some are starting to view Rayner as his potential replacement, especially after several political U-turns have weakened his authority. Source GB News 47, Labour MPs rebelled against Starmer's welfare reform plan, slashing his majority to just 75. But many backed down after he offered last-minute concessions. Source GB News. What's even more ironic is that Labour had set a target for departments to reduce domestic flight emissions by at least 30% compared to 2017-2018. But under Rayner's leadership, her department's emissions have actually doubled since then. Source GB News. A department spokesperson tried to do damage control by stating that overall emissions from business travel have dropped by 33% compared to the 2017-2018 baseline. And international travel emissions are still lower than that baseline. Source GB News. So now we want to hear from you. Has Angela Rayner overstepped the line, or is she being unfairly targeted by the opposition? Do you think she's fit to lead the Labour Party if Starmer falls short? Let us know your opinion in the comments right now. And don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to England Now 7 for more raw and real updates on UK politics like you've never seen before.